Imagine holding a tiny coin, worth just 5 cents, tucked into your pocket, overlooked by most people every day, tossed around as ordinary change. Yet this unassuming piece of metal, a 1985 Jefferson Nickel, can carry hidden stories, rare anomalies, and the potential to be worth thousands of dollars. And here with USA Old Coins, we guide you into a world where every old coin is more than just currency. It's a fragment of history, a collector's treasure, and sometimes a life-changing find. In 1985, the United States Mint released Jefferson Nickels as part of an ongoing series first introduced in 1938. And while they may appear ordinary at first glance, these coins are the culmination of careful design, precise minting, and in some cases, accidental errors that make certain pieces highly sought after. The obverse of the coin features Thomas Jefferson's dignified portrait, a design by Felix Schlag that has endured for decades, capturing Jefferson's profile with subtle detail, while the reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, intricately engraved with columns, windows, and roof lines that are small miracles of metalworking and design. And in 1985, the coins were produced at 3 separate mints Philadelphia, which produce coins without a mint mark, Denver, whose coins bear a distinctive D, and San Francisco, where specially polish-proof coins marked with an S were made for collectors. The coin itself is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and has a diameter of 1 millimeters. Seemingly simple specifications. Yet the true value of a coin is determined not by its size or metal content, but by its condition, rarity, and any unique errors that may have occurred during minting. Among these errors, collectors are particularly drawn to double-die obverse coins, where Jefferson's portrait or the lettering appears double due to a misalignment. During the striking process, clipped planchets where a portion of the coin's edge was accidentally missing, off-center strikes where the design is not properly aligned with the blank coin, and die cracks or cuds, which are raised lines or blobs formed when the minting dies crack during production. And discovering any of these on a 1985 Jefferson Nickel can transform a mundane 5-cent piece into a coin valued at hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the marketplace. To fully appreciate or authenticate such a coin, one must perform a meticulous examination first. A careful visual inspection with a magnifying glass or jewelers loupe to spot anomalies or irregularities, focusing on Jefferson's face, the lettering, and the Monticello design, checking for doubling, cracks, or clipping. Next, identifying the mint mark is crucial, as Philadelphia coins carry no mark. Denver coins are marked with AD, and San Francisco proof coins are marked with an S. And understanding the mint is often the first step in determining rarity. Assessing the coin's condition is equally important, ranging from circulated coins showing light wear to extremely fine coins with minor surface wear, and ultimately uncirculated coins graded MS60 through MS70, which retain their original mint luster and strike and are the most desirable to collectors. Professional authentication is highly recommended. with organizations such as PCGs and NGC providing grading. Encapsulatification, which can dramatically increase both credibility and market value. And consulting reference. Guides like the Red Book or reviewing. Online auction results from heritage auctions. Stacks Bowers or eBay helps establish accurate current market pricing. Selling such a coin requires the same attention to detail. Capturing high-resolution photographs that clearly display any errors, anomalies, or mint marks. Choosing a reputable auction house or verified online platform. Setting a realistic starting bid informed by recent sales. Securely packaging the coin in protective capsules. And ensuring the shipment to prevent loss or damage. The value of a 1995 Jefferson fluctuated, with standard circulated coins worth only face value or slightly more, while uncirculated coins, proof coins, or those exhibiting rare mint errors can reach prices ranging from several hundred to multiple thousands of dollars depending on demand, rarity, and grading. And understanding these factors is crucial to maximizing returns. Yet, beyond its monetary value, the coin represents history, the artistry of minting, and a tangible connection to Thomas Jefferson's era. A miniature monument in metal, reminding us of America's heritage and the stories embedded in everyday objects. And while many people may dismiss it as just a 5-cent coin, for collectors and treasure hunters, each 1985 Jefferson Nickel holds the potential to unlock secrets, tell a story, and even change fortunes, serving as a reminder that sometimes the most unassuming objects are those that carry the greatest surprises. And with USA Old Coins, we reveal these mysteries, guiding enthusiasts through the world of numismatics, showing how every coin has a tale, every design has meaning, and every rare variant is a chance to uncover history, value, and perhaps even a life-changing find. So as you examine your 1985 Jefferson Nickel, look closely, study the details, check the mint mark, scrutinize the edges and surfaces for errors, consider professional grading, research auction histories, and remember that while it may have started as mere change, in your hands it can be a treasure, a piece of history, and a key to a remarkable story waiting to be told. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of the 1985 Jefferson Nickel and see what fortune might be hiding in your pocket?